The ambassador program is rooted in the principle that every individual, every community organization has strengths. And by combining these strengths, we can accomplish more together, which is exactly what we did.
My role as being a vaccine ambassador was really brainstorming with our community partners and working at what is happening in the community, why are our underserved population not being vaccinated, what barriers are they facing, and how can we break those barriers down and support our Broomfield residents. So Precious Child worked with City and County of Broomfield and other partners to come together for our vaccination event. We were excited to be able to vaccinate over 100 individuals in the area that day. We knew with 78% of our clients being a person of color, there was quite a gap in the community and barriers in their way. So we were excited to work with City and County of Broomfield and our agency partners to break down those barriers and serve our underserved population.
We are Chamba. We're the first bilingual platform to look for work in the U.S. During the pandemic, we didn't only help people find work, but we also helped spread a lot of good information on vaccine information and vaccine sites. So it was something very rewarding for the whole Chamba team. So being an ambassador and as a business owner, I think it helped to see the side from a business point of view, how it helped staff get back to work, how it made people feel okay.
Lo que me motivó a participar es poder darles herramienta a las personas de información para que ellos puedan tomar una decisión más informada de la vacuna contra el COVID-19.
Just helping the community in general, helping businesses opening back up, sharing information about vaccine and getting people back to normal.
With the pandemic, we've been praying for a vaccine, and when the vaccine eventually were available, we were eager to take part, spreading the word to the people. Being a small ethnic group in the community, we were able to take part in something that's so huge and so big, and just be part of Broomfield Health, just be able to spread the word out, to the community, especially the Hmong community. That is a great thing to happen in Broomfield.
Colectiva is a collective of Latino creatives. During the campaign, Colectiva produced several videos that were FAQ videos with the City and County of Broomfield that were both in English and in Spanish to do more outreach to our Spanish-speaking population. And we also provided many social media posts, we shared vaccination fair information, and we provided flyers and more information at our events. The reason we wanted to be vaccine ambassadors is because it was so important to us to see our community become vaccinated so that they could gather again, so that they can meet their family members that they haven't seen in many years. We had such a disparity in people that were getting vaccinated in our Latino community versus other communities, and we really just wanted to make a difference there. The most rewarding part of this experience has been helping people who were really afraid to get the vaccine find the strength to do it, and just seeing how happy they are that they're vaccinated. It's worth it to stick with them and to keep encouraging, because in the end, we all have a positive outcome.
Well, it was really easy for the refuge to want to jump right in, because the minute we knew that we were going to be in the long haul work of walking through the COVID-19 pandemic, we were really committed to doing everything we could do to protect the most vulnerable, because there's something about the personal connection, the availability of a human to talk to and to be able to ask really hard questions. And several of those people in this last couple of weeks actually have scheduled a vaccine or already got one.
And just doing the follow-up and just being encouraging about it. So it's nice to have that support that other people care. It feels good to be vaccinated because I feel safe. I feel safer, and I don't have to worry about getting sick.
They took the time a couple of times to sit down and say, okay, this is what you can anticipate, and what the possible side effects might be. How safe the vaccine actually was compared to what I was thinking, So they were right there every step of the way.
When we hear stories from people that said, without help, I would not have been able to get it. And we have people who are extremely vulnerable with little resources. Some people don't have cell phones, internet connections, the ability and skill to make an appointment. And so for those people to come and say, thank you for helping me, I feel so much relief now that I have the vaccine, and thank you for the tender, loving care that I receive from the vaccine ambassador at the refuge.
Broomfield Fish is the local food bank and family resource center. As such, we've built long-standing relationships with a lot of the families here in Broomfield, and our role in this has been to help connect families to information about the vaccine and to help connect them to resources and places to get the vaccine.
It was very important because I am an immigrant myself, and we want to reach more of the immigrant families, the families that speak other languages, and bringing that equity to Broomfield is very important. Seeing people celebrating getting the vaccine. We were part of one of the vaccine clinics with our partners, and seeing teenagers, preteens getting vaccinated with their parents, excited, and it was great.
Es tan importante tener representantes latinos, una conexión y una familiaridad entre la comunidad tan importante, porque ahora los latinos pueden venir aquí y buscar la información. Tienen acceso a las cosas y diferentes informaciones. Ese es el papel mío, de conectar a la comunidad con las otras personas en la comunidad.
At Fish, when the pandemic hit, we were all about kindness, patience, and flexibility. Those were our three big values. As the vaccine came out, equity became a huge value. I think inclusiveness became a huge value, and just wanting to make sure that everybody had the same opportunity and access to be able to get vaccinated and to go back to work, go back to school, and not have to worry.
It's been a really impactful experience. First, by working together, we surpassed our goal, which was to vaccinate 75% or more of the eligible Broomfield population against the COVID virus. And we're still going.
The biggest impact for me as a vaccine ambassador was truly working with a team to come together and make Broomfield a safe and healthy place for all residents.
What I learned about the city and county of Broomfield is that they want to know how to be better and how to listen. And they do listen.
The biggest impact on me on being an ambassador was just having a positive impact on things reopening and making people feel okay about doing this.
Es un recurso más para la comunidad latina de tener una fuente confiable de información.
People coming together, working together for a good cause, that you can't ask for anything, more than that.
This is a city who really cares and really wants to work together. It's a really awesome feeling to know that finally our friend is protected and we don't have to worry so much about them.
Broomfield is a very special place. When there's a crisis, we pull together, and I think that again was just confirmed that everybody is going to do what we can to help anybody in need, and we're going to pull together in order to make sure that everyone is thriving.